Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we're going to be discussing a few SB Dunk lows from, well, recent years, or just ones that are under $100. It's basically the topic for this video today. SB Dunk lows that you can find that are under $100 that are pretty good deals right now, or just good ones for the personal collection. Basically, you're an SB Dunk fan, you don't want to spend a ton of money? I fully understand that, so let's go. If you guys do want more content like this, then go ahead, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget, let's just try to 300 likes on this video. That's the normal goal we always shoot for. And you guys can check me out, my IGs down below, or don't forget the Whatnot lives. We just went crazy there again today, so I appreciate you guys again for the support. We're trying to go live there every other day, or just as often as we can, so I appreciate you guys again, always tuning in. Everything from that show should go out tomorrow and Wednesday, and all the recent orders will be updated by Tuesday as well. So I appreciate you guys for always tuning in and being consistent with me, and don't miss those upcoming shows. We're doing an SB4 giveaway coming soon, so you better bookmark that upcoming stream at least, so you don't miss it when we go live, so you can at least enter the giveaway. That's it. I hope y'all will enjoy, and why don't we get started here today? Everything else I mentioned is down below in the pinned comment. So as you guys can see, we got the screen recording up, and getting into this video today, my brightness is crazy. Let me turn that down. My brightness was going nuts there for a sec, but we're not only going to discuss like 3 options or, only a few, right? We're just going to try and dive into each one that I think is good that's under $100. And one of the first ones that I noticed is the City of Cinema SB Dunk lows. Now, this is one that I feel like is consistently, as you can see, almost all sizes, aside from some of the really big ones, right? It's going to be really hard to find a size 13 SB Dunk low under $100. I just want to say that, but it's possible, 100%. Just don't look only on StockX, right? You got tons of other locations, so take advantage of those as well, you know what I mean? Other apps, because you might be able to catch a deal in a bigger size on another location. Just keep that in mind. But as you guys can see, the City of Cinema SBs, I love these. I actually have a personal. If I'm not blocking them right now, I'll grab them. Let me see. Am I able to grab these? Nah, my shoes right here. I got a bunch of shoes right here. They're blocking them. But I have a personal of these, and I really like them. It's a super wearable, very comfortable pair of sneakers as well. Kind of like that velvet material by the back, or it's kind of like a suede. I think it's more like a velvet. I could be wrong on that, but makes it very, very comfortable. Also, you can see the cork look throughout the sneaker. It's a wearable colorway. I think people slept on these. Again, it's never going to be one that's going to be super expensive unless it's like super, super far down the line, right? Like 10, 20 years from now, of course, this pair will probably be worth some bread just because, it's going to be one of those GRSBs that's just from forever ago. So, you know what I mean? Those tend to be the pairs that do really, really well over time because people tend to forget about them, you know what I mean, until they see them again 10 or 20 years later. So that's how it could be for this pair. But under $100 right now, super wearable SB Dunk low colorway, and one of those ones that, again, across almost all sizes is under $100. So if you're a bigger size, you actually might be able to get a decent deal on it. Just keep in mind, look at other locations as well. So the first one I want to mention that's under $100, good SB Dunk low here for the personal collection. Again, none of these that I mentioned are really holds. Like, they're just super cheap SBs that you can go get for the personal or, whatever purpose you may want them for, you know what I'm saying? Customization, whatever you want to do. But this is the first one I want to say, one of the best ones for under $100 in my opinion. City of Cinemas. Now next up, the Olympic Safari SBs. These also another one that is actually under $100 across all sizes, aside from size 13. You can see it's right there at $100. You can probably catch a bid a little bit under that, you know what I mean? But you can see all sizes are under $100 for these. Another very wearable summer colorway, kind of like that safari pack look, you know what I mean? At least I think it's is that what it's called? Olympic Safari Pack, or Electric Pack, excuse me. So has a really nice look to it. Safari kind of theme throughout the sneaker, and I think the colorways on the shoe do fit together. If you actually look at the Arts and Rec SB that we got coming up in I think a couple weeks, if I'm right, they look very, very similar to these. It's kind of like a mix of the recent Dark Team Reds and this SB Dunk low right here. So I could see the Arts and Rec SBs actually kind of getting similar to this point, getting a bit cheaper, right? I don't think it's going to be one that'll be a retail, right? But I think the Arts and Rec SB will do well because it's a collaboration. So definitely go for those. It's one of the main things I just want to say right off the bat. But it does look very similar to these a little bit. You could see some slight influence maybe. I could be wrong with that. There's a couple pairs that the upcoming Arts and Rec SBs look very, very similar to. I'll pop up a picture of them, so maybe you can see what I'm saying. If I'm tripping, then just keep in mind it looks similar to a couple other pairs as well. Like I think it's the Gone Fishing Dunk lows or the Trout Dunk low, something like that. I know the name of Trout is in there somewhere, but it looks very, very similar to some past pairs that have actually had a little bit of discussion and hype to them. So first one I want to discuss, Olympic Safari SBs. Very nice pair. Not the first one, the second one. Under $100, good option you can go grab across all sizes. Again, don't just look on StockX, you got other places as well. Now another one to discuss, the Burnt Sunrise SBs. Now I actually had a pair of these, and I really liked them. Like, this is a nice pair. The suede material is very, very nice in hand as well. Kind of how would I put this, like a slightly darker red almost, but it just hits well in hand, matches with the swoosh nicely, and also gum bottoms. Can't go wrong with that. and it's comfortable. Again, all suede SB Dunk Lows are going to be some of the most comfy SBs that you wear. So these are going to do well over time. Super long term though, because they made so many of these, hence why they're so cheap. But another one you can grab, again, as you guys can see, almost all sizes are under $100. And don't just look on StockX. Again, that's the theme of the video today. Make sure you're looking at other locations as well, because there's tons of places where you can grab pairs like these for under $100. So just keep that in mind. Very, very nice dunk low that we got right here. And I'm a fan of it. Again, look at this colorway. It's wearable. Like, I'm actually surprised that these are here. Like, it's a GR pair, so I understand why it's here. But for an all suede SB, knowing how comfy these are, right? Like the light carbons, I wear those so much because they're so comfy. You know what I mean? And knowing these are like the exact same as those, bro, like, yeah, I'm very, very surprised that these are here. The light carbon SBs, if we discussed those today, that's another really good SB dunk low. Might still be on Nike. But I think those go for slightly above under $100. That sounded weird right there, but yeah, I think those go for a little bit above 100. So we might get into discussing those, but if not, there's a quick little brief mention for a nice pair of SBs. That's a GR pair that's slightly above 100. That is a very wearable colorway. So another one, burnt sunrises. Don't sleep on them. Easy to wear. And all suede. Can't go wrong with that. I'll give these a quick mention as well. The 90s Pro backpack. As you guys can see, these just in some sizes are starting to, get above that $100 point. As you can see, size 12. Like, these have actually started to get expensive. The reason for that, though, is because as you guys can see in the big sizes, right, there's just not many left listed if you go to like 12, 13. So be looking out for these. Like a size 13 of these is going to be very, very expensive soon, just because there's none of them. You know what I mean? So be always paying attention to the little like bets like that you can make, because they end up playing out pretty good sometimes. But another one right here in the small sizes, not in the big sizes, in the small sizes, that's under $100. The University Red Gum SB. Very wearable colorways, bro. All red. Gum bottom, can't go wrong with these. Good material on these as well. I believe they're waterproof, so we need some waterproof kicks. Here you go. So nice pair. Another one, University Red Gums in the big sizes. Unfortunately, has crossed that $100 pop, price point by a good amount. But if you still want them, they're nice. And here we go. I actually wanted to mention these light carbon SBs. As you guys can see, some sizes under 100, most are starting to creep above 100. But I have a pair of these and I love them. Very similar to the burnt sunrise. It's just comfy and reliable. You'll love them. We also got the Seattle Supersonics SBs, and the reason I'm mentioning these, because you guys are probably like, well, Tristan, size 13's at 125, 11.5's at 121, but take a look at this. Take a look at this. Look at the last sale right there. Look at the last sale. Hold up, let's go to size 13. Look at that last sale. That's under $100 right there. So I just want to let you guys know, sometimes the asks will be higher than where the sales are actually happening. Excuse me, that sounded absolutely crazy right there. Hey, bear with me. Your boy's up early making this video today, but we're going to get some breakfast and stuff in a bit. But looking at this SB Dunk Low, the real prices are between a range of about $70 to $90. So I think personally, if you want to go grab a big size in these, it's not a bad pair to grab. Again, very wearable colorway. Also based off a team that we don't even have anymore in the NBA. So it has a little bit of a cool story. Maybe you were there when the Sonics were around. So if that's the case, then yeah, I mean, why not go grab a pair of these? If you're looking for a cheap pair of SB Dunk Lows, is good. Also got that same waterproof material as the last ones. Hey, come on now. Why not go grab these? Good pair, and also looks really nice in hand. For under $100, this is a great pair. And these in a couple sizes. The Hyperola Makites, couple sizes, as you guys can see, are under $100, but most, again, are above that point. You might be able to find one off apps for like 100 flat, something like that in a big size, but it might be a bit harder with this one because it's been a bit further since its release, you know what I mean? Here's one that's also really nice that you can catch in most sizes under $100, the Mystic Red SB Dunk Low. Actually, I'm a big fan of these. Very similar to that burnt sunrise colorway, all suede except for the bottoms, which again, y'all can see has that gum bottom on them. Or no, I don't think that is a gum bottom. Let me double check that. Actually, no, it is, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but if ever did, correct me if y'all want to. But a nice pair. Again, y'all can just see that colorway we got with these. Super wearable. I've seen these in hand. They're good. Like for under $100, another great pair. These, but only in like size 9 and 8. Deep royal blue SBs. I actually want a pair of these to like get in hand. I feel like it's kind of like a offset to like the light carbon. They're not similar colorways, but same materials. I actually want these pretty bad. So hopefully we can get them for like a decent price soon. And let's see what 9.5 going for. You know what I'm saying? Let me check this out. Okay, perfect. I'll be looking for these. And these just dropped, so I have a feeling that the market, again, could head a little bit lower over the next few weeks. The Red Stardust SB Dunk Low. Again, another very wearable colorway. Again, all suede. I don't know why people slept on these so hard. I definitely slept a little bit. I need to get out there and go look for some big sizes, you know what I mean? Because with GRSBs, the thing is that a lot of the time with size 12, 13, 14, in a couple years, they'll get very expensive. It's not like it'll take like very long, like some of these other sizes, it's like 10 years, 5 years. No, with like 13, 12, 14, like it can take like only 2 years sometimes for it to get very expensive in some GRSBs. It's actually pretty surprising It just goes to show you how strong the market is for big sizes, but also it goes to show you that they just don't make as many of them, so the market's going to run up quicker. So that's something I would pay attention to with this SB Dunk Low. I'm not calling it a hold, so don't take it as that, you know what I mean? But I am saying that if there were any sizes to get more expensive and, you know, be $200 in a couple years, it would be 13 and 14. So just be paying attention to that for this pair. But another one that, again, you could probably catch a little deal on right now because they did just drop. So go check your local skate shop, go check other places, you know what I mean? Or retailers online. We'll see if any discount them soon. I'll be looking for these. So yeah, another good SB under $100. The red Stardust. These just dropped, so you might be able to catch a deal. That's why I'm mentioning them. Excuse me. Oh, and I definitely want to mention these, the black gum SBs. Just don't go buy like a brand new pair off StockX. You know what I mean? There's other locations that you can buy this pair off. And yeah, this is definitely one of those SBs you can catch under $100. I've seen people catch a deal on this SB, and I've actually gotten some for a good price. So 100% recommend the black gum SBs because you can get a deal on them. Just wait a little bit, or just go get a lightly used pair, or look at some other locations. You know what I mean? But another very wearable colorway. Again, you can catch up for under $100, 100%. Even in the big sizes, just go look for lightly used, in my opinion. And yeah, the black gum SBs under $100. I wouldn't sleep on these in my opinion. But that's it, guys. We're going to end that screen recording right there. And there's just a few SV Dunk Lows that you guys can catch under $100. Some of the best ones that I think. Of course, there's a few that I left out and, you know, forgot about. But again, doesn't mean they're bad pairs. Just means that we forgot to mention them today. So let me know what you guys are thinking about these SBs and if you would cop any, or if you have any in your collection. Your boy has a couple of these. I think we got the Safari SBs, Cinema SBs. There's a couple others. I think the Escargots. So I didn't even mention those. That's another great SB you can get under $100. You know what I mean? So don't sleep. Check it all out down below. And if you guys want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget, let's just try to 300 likes in this video. That it's a normal goal that we're going to shoot for. And if you guys have any questions, please ask them down below. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys are curious about. I'll try and get back to you guys today. And is there anything else I'm forgetting? No, yeah, the Whatnot Labs. Y'all better not forget to check that out down below, man. My IGs, the Whatnot Labs, they're all there. Don't miss that upcoming Whatnot stream for the SB4 giveaway. You better save that. And what else? Am I forgetting anything? Yeah, I just want to say thank y'all for the support there, man. We've been going crazy, staying consistent. It's been a lot of work, but I appreciate y'all supporting me throughout it. And yeah, we're going to keep going, you know, getting more kicks, getting more, you know, clothes, everything to run. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some Yeezy Gap items in this week to run. So stay tuned if you're a fan of Yeezy Gap. This week's going to be your week towards the end of the week, though. So just stay tuned. Hey, save those weekend streams or the Thursday one. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we'll have some Yeezy Gap in by then. So that's it. I appreciate you guys. I'm Tristan. Thank you all for your support as always. Hopefully I catch you all in the next video tomorrow. If there's any questions that you guys have, please ask them down below, and I will try and get back to you guys ASAP. So I'm T. Thank you guys. Thank you all for watching as always. Everything else is in the pinned comment or right there in the comments. Check it out. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow and catch y'all then. Appreciate y'all support as always. I almost forgot to say that. Thank y'all for the support. All right. Now we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Oh, and I forgot to say shout out to Kitty. Here's a kitty photo for today, you know. Should be in a logo group today. All right. Now we can head out for real. Shout out to Kitty. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.